Oh, Bismillah, Sudan. See if this one works. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين صلوا على رسول الله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد صلاة تفتح لنا أبواب الرضا والتيسير وتغلق بها عنا أبواب الشر والتعسير أنت مولانا فنعم المولى ونعم النصير اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا صالحا متقبلا يا رب العالمين اللهم فقهنا في الدين وعلمنا التأويل السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Question for you all. If you had someone that you love that you know would be facing imminent danger and harm, would you warn them? Of course, you would have, of course, warn them. Let's say you know that your friend is about to purchase a car and you know that that car is being sold by someone who's scamming him, trying to trick him, trying to deceive him, that it looks good, but it's actually destroyed, the engine is bad. Within 2-3 weeks, it looks fine now, but it runs, it's going to break apart. Would you warn them? Of course. Let's say you know that someone is about to get married, their daughter, and you're very close friends, it's a family, they're very close to you, and someone is approaching for the hand of that daughter in marriage, and you know that shab mushkila, he has mashakil. Would you warn them? Yes. So if someone you love, you would warn them, then what about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who loves you and I more than anyone loves us? So who did He warn us of? Shayṭān. Throughout the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warns us of the plans and plots and the deceit of Shayṭān. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Say with me. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. SubhanAllah, even from the beginning of your birth, from the time you are born till the time you pass, Shayṭān is trying to come after you, coming after you non-stop. So this is an enemy that we all face. It's a common enemy. It's a common enemy, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us of how to be careful from the traps and tricks of Shayṭān. There's a book by Ibn al-Jawzi rahmatullahi alayhi wa radiyan, from the great Imams of the Hanbali madhab, Ibn al-Jawzi, where he has a book called Talbis Iblis, the different ways that Shayṭān can trick you. He makes it look a certain way, but it's a different way. This is the tazeen, the zayyana lahum ash-shaytanu a'malahum fasaddahum 'anil sabil. This is how Shayṭān tricks people and deceives them. وَلَقَدْ أَضَلَّ مِنْكُمْ جِبِلًّا كَثِيرًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about Shayṭān that he has misguided a great number of you. جِبِلًّا كَثِيرًا. How do you call a mountain in Arabic? Jabal. Same roots. Why? Because a great, huge amount of people have been deceived and tricked by Shayṭān. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for protection, Ya Rabb. We seek Allah's protection and aid against Shayṭān the accursed. Okay? Shayṭān, sheen, ta, and noon could be from that, or the one that is burned, or the one that is far from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shayṭāna ba'uda an rahmatillah. Far from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shayṭān the accursed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about Shayṭān. What does He say? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, La'nahullah. Allah's la'na is upon Shayṭān. Naam. Iblis la'natullahi alayhi. La'nahullah. What did Shayṭān say? What is that conversation that he had with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? لَأَتَّخِذَنَّ مِنْ عِبَادِكَ نَصِيبًا مَفْرُوضًا وَلَأُضِلَّنَّهُمْ وَلَأُمَنِّيَنَّهُمْ وَلَآمُرَنَّهُمْ فَلَيُبَتِّكُنَّ آذَانَ الْأَنْعَامِ وَلَآمُرَنَّهُمْ فَلَيُغَيِّرُنَّ خَلْقَ اللَّهِ. You know how many noon al-thaqila with the gunna is here? To show you the emphasis. Remember we discussed this in Fajr Quran. Imagine. How many? لَأَتَّخِذَنَّ لَأُضِلَّنَّ لَأُمَنِّيَنَّ لَآمُرَنَّ لَيُبَتِّكَنَّ آمُرَنَّ فَلَيُغَيِّرُنَّ 7 or 8. SubhanAllah. How many times Shayṭān, he's coming after you. Shayṭān will not stop until you go and I go into Jahannam. He will not stop until we fall. He will not stop until we disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is his plan, this is his life mission. Imagine someone, his whole job, his whole life mission is to just make you fall and be destroyed. هذا هو الشغل الشيطان. نعم. So what does he say? لعنه الله. He's cursed. لأضلن لأتخذن من عبادك نصيب مفروض. Until the end, I'll read it. I will surely take from your servants a fixed portion, and I will mislead them, and I will arouse them in false hopes and desires, and I will command them so that they will slit the ears of cattle. We're going to go into each one by one. And I will command them so that they will change the creation of Allah. Whoever takes Shayṭān as a friend instead of Allah has certainly suffered a great, great eminent loss. Okay, so again, this is a conversation that Shaytan, he's telling Allah Azza wa Jalla Jalaluhu, what? That I'm going to, ya Allah, I'm going to come after the servants. I'm going to come after them. He says, لَأَتَّخِذَنَّ, I'm going to take them for myself. Just as you have awliya of Allah, those that serve Allah and the people of Allah, there are also people of Shaytan. They worship Shaytan either actually, there's the church of Satan that actually exists, the church of Satan. And then those people that are serving him, they don't even know that they're serving him. They're just fooled by him. They're deceived by him. لَأَتَّخِذَنَّ مِنْ عِبَادِكَ. Why min ibadika, not ibadah? Can he deceive all of them? No, of course not. There are the prophets alayhimu salatu wasalam. There are the sahaba radiallahu anhum. There are the tabi'een, the tabi'een, and those that follow them in goodness till the end of times. Allahumma ja'ala minhum, say ameen. That's why we say Allahumma ja'ala minhum. May Allah make us from these people. They are the people that are guided by the nur of Allah and not by the deceit and darkness of Shaytan. So he said, from your servants, because there will be some that will be tricked. Yes, there will be some that will follow the path of Shaytan, unfortunately. لَأَتَّخِذَنَّ مِنْ عِبَادِكَ نَصِيبًا مَفْرُوضًا. So long as we're connected with Allah, we're fine. When we get disconnected from Allah and disconnected from Hablullah al-Mateen, from the Quran, from the masjid, from the sunnah, from the community, then this is when Shaytan, he prays after people. Does Shaytan come after the group or does he come after the individual? What does the wolf do? He goes after the herd or does he go after the one sheep that's lingering back? He goes after that one sheep. Naam. Yeah, that's what the wolf does. Shaytan is just like that. He comes after the one that is defenseless by himself, by herself. So let us stick with the jama'ah. وَلَأُضِلَّنَّهُمْ. And I'm going to misguide them. I'm going to make the falsehood look like truth and make the truth look like falsehood. I'm going to make all of those things that are haram beautiful in front of their eyes. لَأُضِلَّنَّهُمْ. That's why we say, Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqa wa arina al-batila batila wa arzuqna ijtinaba. And we ask Allah to make us followers of the truth and those that avoid the falsehood. وَلَأُمَنِّيَنَّهُمْ. And I'm going to give them false hopes. And I'm going to give them false dreams. No, don't do tawbah now. Don't worry. Hayatuk tawila. Your life is long. No worries. Why are you worried so much now? وَلَأُمَنِّيَنَّهُمْ فَلَيُبَتِّكُنَّ آذَانَ الْأَنْعَامِ. They will slit the ears of cattle. This is from the pagan practices. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about it in Surah Al-An'am. That's why it's called Al-An'am. Surah of Tawheed and Surah of Aqidah. Why? Because they had paganistic rituals and practices related to the An'am, mutilating it, and then is it for the boy, is it for the girl, different things that they used to do. And مَا جَعَلَ اللَّهُ مِن بَحِيرَةٍ وَلَا سَائِبٍ وَلَا until the end of the ayah in Surah Al-Ma'idah. Tamam. فَلَيُغَيِّرُنَّ خَلْقَ اللَّهِ. And what is Shaytan going to make them do? Change the creation of Allah. And wallahi, it's a strange time we live in. It was until the new president and whatnot. Boys want to be girls, girls want to be boys, people want to be cats, dogs. Shay'un ajab, shay'un ajab. Alhamdulillah, you don't see in Nashville, Tennessee. Go to California, you'll see all of the cats and dogs. And I'm not talking about the ones with tails. I'm talking about the ones that walk like you and I do. Ajib jiddan. Or even different ways of not being pleased with the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My lip to be like this, my nose to be like this. Unless, of course, a person has a deformity, then the fuqaha have allowed some flexibility. But I'm talking about changing the creation of Allah, not pleased with what Allah has made them. And those that, sometimes they even extend their bones and try to make themselves taller. Allah made you 5'6", say Alhamdulillah 5'6". Allah made you 5'3", Alhamdulillah, Allah made you 5'3". Allah made you 6'2". هذا كله بيد الله. كله بيد الله. I know all of us, we would want to be, mashallah, 6'10", like, Shaquille O'Neal. But alhamdulillah, Allah made us how we are. Alhamdulillah. فَلَيُغَيِّرُنَّ خَلْقَ اللَّهِ. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَنْ يَتَّخِذِ الشَّيْطَانَ وَلِيًّا. Whoever takes Shaytan as an ally, he has what? This is a great loss. A loss for their akhirah. Their akhirah is doomed, destroyed, Jahannam. أُولَٰئِكَ مَأْوَاهُمْ جَهَنَّمْ وَلَا يَجِدُونَ عَنْهَا مَحِيصًا. There's no way out. And also destruction in the dunya, because Shaytan, he makes it look beautiful. Freedom, liberty, but you're lost in desires, lost in addiction, lost, broken families. This is the way of Shaytan. يَعِدُهُمْ. He promises them, وَيُمَنِّيهِمْ. Gives them false hopes. وَمَا يَعِدُهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ إِلَّا غُرُورًا. But Shaytan's promises and what he tells people, these false dreams that he gives, it's all deception, it's all false. أُولَٰئِكَ مَأْوَاهُمْ جَهَنَّمْ وَلَا يَجِدُونَ عَنْهَا مَحِيصًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us of 3 different tricks that Shaytan uses to come after us. 3 different ways that Shaytan comes after us. Okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ. Don't follow the footsteps of Shaytan. This is one of the methods. He doesn't jump on you right away. By the way, this is mentioned 4 times in the Quran. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ 4 times in the Quran. He doesn't come after you right away. If he tells you, go drink alcohol, you're going to listen to him? Of course not. Go smoke some hashish and some weed and this, that. Does someone do it right away? Born upon the fitrah? No way. Nobody just jumps into these things. So how does he get them? Step by step by step. Okay? This is the process of Shaytan, because he knows he's going to get you and I at once. So he slowly puts the black dots on our hearts. Slowly influences us. For example, someone who falls into smoking, a young innocent boy who grows up in the Muslim community. How does he fall and go into smoking? Number 1 step. Shaytan, there's friends around him in his circle at school, public school, his friends, some of the other the Muslim boys, they're smoking. He said, they're just my friends. It's okay if I hang around with them while they're smoking. I'm not smoking myself. I'm good. My parents raised me right. I'm just going to hang around with them. The next time, month later, oh, it's just a vape pen. Oh, it's just the bubblegum flavor, raspberry pizzazz. I don't know, these ajib flavors that they put. Why to trick these children? That's what they do. These are their tactics. Satanic tactics. Then they do this. By the way, the algorithms that they have set, these shayateen, they also have khutuwat al-shaytan in it. Slowly, they take you to worse things, to worse things. Satanic practice. They're following khutuwat al-shaytan. Then the 3rd step, oh, all of my friends, they're always smoking hashi. They're smoking weed. Why not I smoke with them? Only one time, not going to hurt. Why not I just try one time, one puff, one time? And then he does it one time, until he does it again, until he becomes so immersed in the sin, so immersed in it, and he becomes like those people that he said he would never be like. How? Step by step, one way. This is how the shaitan gets them. Or for zina, someone go and wake up and they fall into zina? No, that's not how it happens. Ahmad Shawqi, rahmatullahi alayhi, he said, نظرة فابتسامة فسلام فكلام فموعد فلقاه. First you look at her, she looks at you. Then you smile at her, she smiles at you. Then you say, salam. Of course, hi, hello, whatever it might be. Then kalam, how are you? This, that, kalam. And then meeting, a promise to meeting, and then they finally meet. And this is how Shaytan gets them step by step. It doesn't happen all of a sudden. Shaytan, he tricks them one step at a time. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ. This is how every big sin, major sin happens. Why? Step by step. This is how Shaytan tricks us. Hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi. Hadith Sahih Muslim. تُعْرَضُ الْفِتَنْ عَلَى الْقُلُوبِ كَالْحَصِيرِ عُودًا عُودًا. The trials will be presented to the hearts like a mat is woven, stick by stick. When you're tailoring a thobe, when you're making a mat, you don't just make it all at once. It takes step by step. So Shaytan, slowly, the black dots are being placed on your heart. Slowly. We ask Allah to make our hearts white, Ya Rabb. Say Ameen. This is the first tactic of Shaytan, taking you step by step, inch by inch, however little he can, to finally make you fall. So the way you do it, what? Avoid those steps. You're going to say, it's not that big of a deal if I look. It's not that big of a deal if I watch that video. It's not that big of a deal if I listen to that music. It's not that big of a deal if I watch that YouTube reel or short or IG or whatever it might be. It's not that big of a deal. But this is how Shaytan gets you. One little thing until he grabs you. So instead of the little thing towards Shaytan, take the little steps towards Allah. Subhanallah. Allahumma ja'alna mimman yara bi nurik ya Rabb. May Allah make us from those that see with your nur. The second step, the second tactic Shaytan does is that he doesn't just come with one way. No. He comes from all directions except فوق تحت. What does he say? ثُمَّ لَآتِيَنَّهُمْ مِنْ بَيْنِ أَيْدِيهِمْ, from the front, وَمِنْ خَلْفِهِمْ, from behind, وَعَنْ أَيْمَانِهِمْ وَعَنْ شَمَائِلِهِمْ وَلَا تَجِدُ أَكْثَرَهُمْ شَاكِرِينَ. He'll come from the right. He'll come from the front. How? How is he going to come from the front? The akhirah is far away. Oh, is there even an akhirah? يُشَكِّكُ فِي الْآخِرَةِ. You could make you doubtful of the akhirah. You only live once. حَيَاتُكْ طَوِيلًا. And then what? وَمِنْ خَلْفِهِمْ. Oh, the cars, the girls, the music, the dunya, the money, that from behind. وَعَنْ أَيْمَانِهِمْ, from the right. How? Oh, why are you going to give sadaqah? You can use this money, save it, make some money extra. Oh, why are you going to read Quran right now? خَلِّكْ مُرْتَاح. Go relax. He's going to stop you from hasanat. وَعَنْ شَمَائِلِهِمْ. Oh, why don't you listen to that? Why don't you watch that? This is how Shaytan, from the front, from the back, from the right, and from the left. This is how Shaytan is coming from all around. He doesn't just try one thing. He gets you from all directions. This enemy is after us. This enemy is after us. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. In the third thing, إنه يراكم هو وقبيله من حيث لا ترونهم إنا جعلنا الشياطين أولياء للذين لا يؤمنون. Indeed, Shaytan sees you, he and his tribe, قبيله, meaning his other shayateen, from where you do not see them. You see Shaytan? No. If you do see Shaytan, أعوذ بالله. You don't see Shaytan, but he sees you. Imagine an enemy that sees you and you don't see them. Dangerous. You know, my sheikh, he jokes around whenever we're on Zoom and he doesn't turn on the Zoom camera. He says, إِنَّهُ يَرَاكُمْ هُوَ وَقَبِيلُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا تَرَوْنَهُم. That Shaytan, he sees you and you don't see him. So when the students, they don't open the Zoom camera, he says that Shaytan, he sees you and you don't see them. إِنَّهُ يَرَاكُمْ هُوَ وَقَبِيلُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا تَرَوْنَهُم. Hadith of Rasulullah صلوا عليه. إن الشيطان يجري من ابن آدم مجرى الدم. Shaytan flows through us like blood flows through us. Kaif? Do you sense the blood flowing through you? How many cells are regenerating, dying, and regenerating your skin? You don't see all of this. Just like that, Shaytan's waswasa. Do you feel it? You see? So it's coming. He's doing waswasa. He's doing الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس. And this is why the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said, الشرك أخفى في أمتي من دبيب النمل. When ants walk on top of you, crawl on you, do you feel them? Barely. You barely feel the crawling of ants. It's slight, you know. Just like that, shirk, riya, hypocrisy, Shaytan, he'll be crawling and doing waswasa, you won't even feel it unless Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you that insight that you know Shaytan's trying to mess with me. Unless you know Shaytan's trying to mess with you. Again, this is from the tactics of Shaytan. He slowly creeps up on you. You don't see him, he sees you. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's protection, Ya Rabb. On the day of judgment, imagine this mashhad. Everything has been set, everything has been laid out. وَقَالَ الشَّيْطَانُ لَمَّا قُضِيَ الْأَمْرُ. When everything is set and done. يوم القيامة. بس. لَمَّا قُضِيَ الْأَمْرُ. What was Shaytan tell those that followed him? إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَعَدَكُمْ وَعَدَ الْحَقِّ وَوَعَدْتُكُمْ فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ. Allah gave you the promise and that promise was true. Na'am. But when I gave you that promise, I betrayed you. He says it to them. Imagine how they will feel. That Shaytan, we followed him and he betrayed us. فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ. But then he says, وَمَا كَانَ لِي عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ. I didn't have any power over you. Allah didn't give me any power over you. إِلَّا أَن دَعَوْتُكُمْ. I called you. فَاسْتَجَبْتُمْ لِي. And you answered. فَلَا تَلُومُونِي. Don't blame me. Blame yourselves. وَلُومُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. مَا أَنَا بِمُصْرِخِكُمْ مَا أَنْتُمْ. You cannot help me, I cannot help you. Subhanallah. Shaytan on that day, he will say, مَا لِي شُغْلْ بِكُمْ. I have nothing to do with you. You did this on your own regard. You came by yourself. I had no power over you, no sultan over you. You did this on your own regard, so face the consequences of your own actions. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from the kaid of Shaytan. اللهم احفظنا من كيد الشيطان ونجينا من خطواته ولا تجعل له علينا سلطانا اللهم اجعلنا من المتصلين بك وجعلنا ممن يرى بنورك. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us people who see with the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وصلى اللهم على سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. بارك الله فيكم. حياكم الله.